Hello guys, welcome to the new video again. In this video, we will discussing a new topic, generating functions. So let's start. So this is a generating functions. Alright. What are generating functions? These are some. There are some numerical functions. Alright. Function. What is numerical function? It's a function from whole number. Whole number is what? Non-negative integer. Is that 0, 1, 2, and so on. Alright. From whole number to real number. This is a function. This is a numerical function. Alright. So, for example, there is some fx is equal to square root of x. Square root of x always a real number. Right. X is here is a whole number. This is a numerical function. It is. This is a numerical function. Alright. So let's do this. And numerical function represent as a of x, not a of x exactly, a of r. It is a of r 2 is equal to r. Right. This is how numerical function represent. So here a of x is equal to square root of x. This is how we represent numerical function. Now what? Sequence. What is a sequence? Sequence is a set of elements. Set of elements where order of elements matter. Where order of elements matter. This is a sequence. Otherwise, it will be set only. So, for example, a of r is equal to r square. Right? For sequence for this is equal to r1 square comma r2 square comma r3 square and so on. And it would be like 1 2 3 no 1 4 9 16 and so on. Right? Round braces uh, round braces here for numerical function, or we can say sequence, but if it was curly braces it will be set. Right. All right. Some note here: for every numerical function we have a generating function. All right. For every numerical function. So if a of r is a numeric function, then generating function is represented as a of x is equal to sigma of r is equal to 0 to infinity a of r x to the power r. Alright, this is a very general formula for generating function. For numerical function is ar. Alright, and this is the generative function for this numerical function f u of x. So there will be some concepts and questions for this. So for example, we have a function is r plus 1. So generating function for this r is equal to 0 to infinity r plus 1 x to power r. This is how we do it, right? This is the generating function a of x here, right? And now what we will do is a of x is equal to sigma r is equal to 0 to infinity a of r x to power r. What? Yeah, this is the generative function question formula. But if r is equal to 1 and 0 is less than x less than 1, this is how x is this and r is equal to 1 here. So what we will do? What is the what is the value will become? I is equal to 1, is it? Is equal to 1. So it will become what? R is equal to 0 to infinity x to the power r, or is equal to x power 0 x to power 1 plus x to power 2 plus x to power 3 and plus x to power infinity, right? And x is less than 1 and greater than 0 here. So what it will become? It will become a into 1 minus r to power n upon 1 minus r is 1 into 1 minus r is what? 1 x to power infinity upon 1 minus x. Alright. So it is equivalent to 1 x to power infinity 0 sometimes 1 upon 1 minus x. This is equivalent to this. So what is the lump sum formula for this, which r is equal to 0 to infinity x to the power r is equal to 1 upon 1 minus x when 0 x 1. Like this is the condition for this. A1 is what? R is 1. Why? AR is 1. This one AR is 1, not R is 1. Alright? Yeah. R is 1, not AR is 1. Was 1 there. I was confused the whole time. Right. Now let's solve some general questions here. A of R is equal to 1 equal to sequence uh, to 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma dot 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 infinite times. Is it like that? R to the value 1, 2, 3. Alright. So what we are doing here is generating function for sequence 1 comma 1 comma 1 and infinite would be r is equal to 1, and generating function for this is equal to 1 upon 1 minus x, right? If AR is equal to 3, which means sequence is 3 comma 3 comma 3 and so on, and there is 3 here, so AX for this will be 3x to power r, sigma r is equal to 0 to infinity, 3 upon 1 minus x, right? And if some notes here, very important, I think should be important here. Note here is a of r is ax. Let's say for numerical function ar, there is a generative function ax. All right. Then k of ar is equal to k of ax. As simple as that. And these are some very important properties. I think you should be thinking. Note here now. Next note here is if uh, generating function ax is equal to 1 upon 1 minus x, then what is a20? What is a20 here? Solution for this is a of x is equal to 1 upon 1 minus x equal to a of r is equal to 1. Alright. Then for sequence for this would be 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma and so on. Right. Then a20 would be like 1 only. Yeah, 1 only. This is the answer only. Right. So question next is if generating function is 1 upon 1 plus x, find sequence and numerical function. Ax is 1 upon 1 minus x. Alright. So it would be like sigma r is equal to 0 to infinity and x to power r. It would be like x to power 0 minus x to power 1 plus x to power 2 minus x to power 3 plus x to power 4 and so on. Right. This would be what then? It's a very important sequence here. Minus 1 to power r x to power r. AR is minus 1 to power r. Cos m to power n into q to power n is equal to m q to power n. This is very important. Question next is if generating function is equal to 1 minus 1 upon 1 minus 2x, then a of r is question mark. open for. So what we will do is 1 upon 1 minus 2x. Ax is this. Ax is this. Here x is equal to 2x. Right. So generating function r is equal to 0 to infinity 2x to power r. Alright. So r is equal to 0 to infinity 2 to power r x to power r. Alright. A of r is equal to 2 to power r. This is the answer. So note, more notes here. Note is if generating function is 1 upon 1 minus kx, then a of r is equal to k to the power r. Right? And it is if 1 upon 1 plus kx is minus k to the power r. A of r is. Alright. Generating function is equal to k upon 1 plus x is k into minus 1 to power r. A of r is. And if generating function is k1 upon 1 plus k2x is minus k2 to power r into k1. Alright. So these are some notes from previous discussions, and hope you understand these notes. And so let's discuss some question over here. Example here is 6 upon 7 plus 2x. A of r is something like that. Alright, this is k1, k2, 1 is here. No, alright, we can make it 1. How to make it 1? Multiply by 7, divide by 7. No. 1 plus 2 by 7 x into 6 into 7. It is 6 into 7 minus 2 by 7 power r. 6 by 7. This is the answer. One note, more note here is if a of x is a of r, then a of kx is k to the power r ar. Alright, this is not a big deal only. And for example here, a of x is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x, right? Then it will become minus 1 to the power r for ar, right? But if a of 2x 1 upon 1 plus 2x, this will become, then it will become minus 1 to the power r to the power r. Alright, alright, it will become minus 2 to power r. Formula is m to power q, n to power q become m n to power q. This was the formula. Right. Now we will be discussing some more questions here, and these will be question number. If generating function equal to 1 upon 1 minus x square, then a of r is equal to 1, 0, r is equal to 2k upon r is not equal to 2k. Alright, what is this? If generating function is 1 upon ar is equal to 1, if r is equal to 2k, or 0, r is equal to 2k, then what? And k is greater than or equal to 0? Alright, what's the case here? Refresh it. What's the case, bro? Even if odd, 0. Right? Slow internet. It's showing. Wait a minute. The internet is going good. Let me try another internet. Another one. Another one. Right. This guys. No internet. Altogether. Let's go to this. Where the internet or internet? Right. Now let's do this. So what is this? This is generating function is this, then what is a of r? This is what they are asking for, right? Here, this is not 1 minus x, it is 1 minus x to power 2. X is equal to x square here. What we are doing, r is equal to 0 to infinity. AR, not AR, x to the power r, it will become r is equal to 0 to infinity, x to power 2r. Alright, this is what? Uh, only even values. So what we are doing here is a of r is 1. A of r is equal to 1 if r is equal to 2k, and 0 if r is equal to r is not equal to 2k, where k is greater than equal to 0. This is even value of r only. Even values uh, of power of x only. Alright. So yeah. So next question would be like, if a generating function is this, is equal to 1 upon 1 minus x cube. So what is a of r? A of r would be uh, r is equal to 0 to infinity and 1 into x to power 3r, which means not 1, not 2, not 3, 6, but 3, multiple of 3, multiple of 3. This should be multiple of 3. So what we are doing is a of r is equal to 1 if r is equal to 3k, right? 0 if r is not equal to 3k, where k is greater than or equal to 1, like this. Right. And here sequence will be sequence of a of r is equal to why 1 0 here? A of 0 is 1, why of 0 1? 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1. I think this will be the sequence. And this will be the sequence. Right. So generating function will be 1 upon 1 minus x to power k equal to a of r is equal to 1 uh, 1 x to power a of r is equal to 1 if r is equal to k into k1. K1 is greater than or equal to 0. R is equal to not equal to 0 if r is not equal to k into k1. This is how we do it. Okay, k is greater than or equal to 0. That is general formula here. Right. So next, some questions also we will discussing. Is sigma r is equal to 0 infinity x to the power 4r, right? So what will be the a of x? 1 upon 1 minus x to power 4, like this. Third is uh, r is equal to 0 to infinity n minus 1 plus rcr x to power r is equal to 1 upon 1 minus x to power n, like that. Fascinating function is that now a of r here is n minus 1 1 plus rcr, right? So for 1 upon portion here is 1 upon 1 minus x square then is equal to what? Is equal to sigma of r is equal to 0 infinity uh, n minus 1 2 minus 1 plus rcr x to power r. rcr plus x to power r. A of r is equal to 1 plus rcr. Is equal to r plus 1 only. Right? Uh, so coefficient of A20 equal to 21. 21 here. Alright. Next question would be next question is 8 upon 1 minus 3x to power 3. What is AR? Find AR. We will do this. First, we will find AR for this thing. A of R without with the this. How we can do this? Minus 3 to power R into 8. Alright. How we do it? This is how we do it. It will be 3 minus 1 plus RCR. This is the AR. Right? It would be and 8 upon 1 minus x of q is equal to 8 into r plus 2cr. Alright. 1 minus 3x would be like 8 into 3r into r plus 2cr. We have to segmentize the question. Alright. Now question here is, if sequence 5c0, 6c1, 7c2, what the hell? 7c2, 8c3 and so on. What is GF? What is GF? AR here is, A of R here is 105 plus RCR. That's 6172. AR is this. If AR n minus 1 plus RCR, alright, 1 plus RCR, then what is going on? N minus 1 means 5, n plus 6 plus 6 plus RCR, n is equal to 6 minus 1 here, minus 1 to 6, then generated function would be like 1 upon 1 minus x to the power 6. Alright. Wow. Alright guys. Next question for us will be, if generating function 1 plus x power n is equivalent to sigma r is equal to 0 to infinity ncr into x to the power r. X to the power r. So example, 1 plus x to the power 10 is equal to A of r is equal to 10 cr. Right, so this is the question. For example, 7 into 1 pen working. Wait a minute. Let me restart this. Right? Let me restart the root. Then we will see the responsiveness. Why this is so slow, bro? So slow. Board is buffering, guys. Let's stop the time watch. Guys, you know Krishna? Krishna is my favorite rapper. He is the goat, bro. Krishna is the goat. Right. Guys, you know Krishna? Uh, Change the color. Red. Krishna is my favorite rapper, guys. Krishna. Right, क्या dollar sign? So we were discussing some questions. If generating function or lagging can is equal to 1 plus x to power n, then generating function can be represented as equal to 0 is equal to 0 to infinity ncr x to power r. Alright. For example, 1 plus x to the power n is equal to power 10, not n, equal to 10 cr x to the power r, r is equal to 0 to infinity. Right. Alright guys, we will meet you in the next one. Board is lagging, I think. I don't know why, but not clear here. Let's see. Let's see. Note. Right. So note here is, there's a question here is like 7 into 1 plus 4x to power 3 a of r. What a of r? 7 into. This is lagging, guys. This is not working correct. Thank you so much, guys. We'll meet you in the next one. Board is lagging high, and thank you so much.